Let's take a look at a clamp block. We're going to start on the front view, drawing a rectangle that is 4 inches wide, 0.125 inches tall, and we're going to extrude it back a total of 6 inches. Let's begin. New, standard IPT, click Create. Starting with a 2D sketch on the XY plane. I'm going to start with my rectangle tool, my origin, and click to start my rectangle. My distance was 4 inches across the top, press the Tab key, and 1.25 inches tall, press Enter. I'm going to zoom all, and then I'm going to finish sketch. I'm going to go home. I'm going to click my extrude button. I'm going to extrude in direction number 2. I'm going to extrude 6 inches. Click OK. Go home. Let's take a look at our clamp block sheet. There are 2 rectangles that are cut out here in the corners. Those rectangles are 0.63 inches tall, 0.75 inches wide. Let's start with those rectangles. Going back to my drawing, I'm going to take a 2D sketch, place it on my front view. I'm going to zoom all. I'm going to start with the rectangle tool in the upper left hand corner. Click when I get a green dot, stretch out a rectangle. I'm going to enter in a horizontal distance of 0.75. 0.75. Press the Tab key. And a height of 6 degrees. Press Enter. I'm going to do the same thing on the right hand side. Start in upper right hand corner with a green dot. Draw a rectangle. Another way to do this is click the rectangle, and I can use my dimension tool. I'm going to dimension from the left hand side of my line to the right hand side of the rectangle. This dimension is 0.75, just like this one here. Green check. And my height from the top of the rectangle to the bottom of the rectangle is 0.63. Green check. Finish sketch. I'm going to extrude. I'm going to select my 2 rectangles that I drew. I want these to go in direction number 2, and I don't want a distance. I want it to go extrude in all. Click OK. Next, I need to take a look at my sheet. There's a counter bore that's in the top. Looks like that from the side. Okay, it has a drill diameter of 0.75 to a depth of 2 inches, and a counter bore diameter of 1.13 to a depth of 0.25. Let's put our counter bore on. I'm going to start with a 2D sketch on the top view. Zoom all. I'm going to place a point on the top of my block, and this needs to be dimensioned. It is 2 inches in from the edge of my rectangle and 3 inches up from the bottom. Get my dimension tool. I'm going to start from the bottom of my block to the point. Bring this dimension out. This dimension should be 3. Green check mark. And I'm going to dimension again from the right hand side of my block to the point. This dimension here is 2. Green check mark. I'm going to finish sketch. I'm going to use my hole tool here in the top. And this top one is for drilling. The second one is for counter bore. If you let your mouse hover over the top of it, it'll show you these. This one is for spot face. This one here is for countersink. I want a counter bore. It gives me a couple different dimensions here. My counter bore diameter is 1.13. My counter bore depth is 0.25. My drill depth is 2.0. And my drill diameter is 0.75. Click OK. Your clamp block is done. We're going to save it. go to the orange capital letter I in the upper left hand corner, save as. Make sure you're changing this to your H drive, first initial last name 000, and we're going to call this part block. Press save.